Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone, the men of GMS who rule well and teach well. They got the absolute 144% truth and peace, love, and mercy and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, I want to get into, when you're being rebuked, when you're being corrected, when you're being told what to do for righteousness' sake, when you're being judged, okay, when you're receiving chastisement, okay, correction, reproof, rebuke, okay, all right, to take it cheerfully, man, to not despise it, to rejoice in it, to find comfort in it, okay, and not be, to not have that rebellious spirit, to not, rebel against that energy, because that's the Lord dealing with you, man. That's a sign that the Lord is dealing with you. Okay, the Lord is breaking you down, and once He breaks you down, He's building you up again so you can be stronger and better. All right, because the Lord loves you, man. That's love. Okay, don't you love somebody? Let's say you love somebody, a family member, a loved one. Don't you want to see the best for them? Don't you want the best out of them or for them? Okay. And sometimes that takes correction, reproof, rebuke. Not sometimes, it does, okay? Because everybody has their faults, has bad sides to them, negative sides to them, weaknesses, okay? And the Lord is purging out your weaknesses, our weaknesses out of us. And it's not a very comfortable and pleasing feeling, Akim. All right? To make us better, okay? To make us stronger. He's purging out and taking out the weakness out of us and making us stronger and better because He loves us. All right? And He does that through his brother, his men, his sons. All right? Which is, the men of Great Millstone on down, His prophets, our fellow Akim, our fellow brothers, man. All right, in this truth, okay. He also uses his creation, man. All right, because you may be doing something that you're not supposed to, and you may not even know it until you may not even know it, okay. And then that's when the Lord uses his creation, uses his the brethren, to show you that you're doing something wrong, that you're going off. Now do this, okay, so you don't be destroyed, so you stop being weak, so you could be better, okay? So rejoice in that, man, all right? Look forward to it, okay? This is Proverbs 9:8 says, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Okay? So a fool is going to be one who is chastised and told, what to do, for his betterment or her betterment. And that man will, that foolish man will hate you, will tell you to shut up, man. You don't know nothing, old man, young man. Who are you? Get out of here. When that same old man or young man that is trying to help you man. All right? It's telling you, hey, man, you're going down a wrong path, a bad path, a destructive path. All right? Stop being a thug. Stop sagging your pants. Stop smoking. Stop doing, wickedness, because it's going to lead to your death and destruction and a horrible life. Horrible judgment, man, okay? And even worse judgment that, that's coming. All right? okay? And do righteousness and do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So you don't have to live horribly, live, you know, in wickedness and suffer, okay? And be destroyed gruesomely, all right? That's why it says, rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. So a wise man will be rebuked and corrected and chastised, all right? It may not feel good to that man in the flesh, but he will love you, man. He'll say, the water, yeah, the water, for, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for showing me that, thank you for telling me that, hey, smoking is real bad for me, even though I used to love smoking. It made me feel good, and it sucked that I had to stop. It didn't feel good that I had to stop, but it was for my betterment. It made me a better person in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. In doing so, I'm not gonna. I pray that hopefully, I won't be destroyed like these other wicked jakes that are continuing on smoking knowingly, ignorantly, okay? Because they're ignoring ignorantly, they're ignoring Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's will, okay? His way. So they're going to be destroyed, okay? Right? So a wise man will love you for correcting them, man, because that's love in itself, okay? You showing a man the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, his law, statutes, and commandments, all right, showing that man the ways of the Lord, all right, is true love, all right. If you love somebody, you're gonna show them and tell them what the Lord wants out of you, okay. You're gonna show him the ways of the Lord. Hey, the Lord doesn't like you eating pork. He doesn't like us eating pork. Man, stop eating pork, man. The Lord's gonna destroy you if you keep eating pork. He's gonna destroy you for smoking. He's gonna destroy you for not keeping his high holy days. He's gonna destroy you for doing, for committing sin, okay, etc. Those are just small, those are just some, of the sins, man, all right? A wise man will be like, yeah, you're right, Slakia, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to stop. I'm going to do what the Lord wants me to do. The water, appreciate that, man, But a foolish man will be like, nah, who the hell are you, man? I love this. This makes me feel good. Get the hell out of here, I'm not dying yet, I'm cool. I'm still smoking, committing adultery, committing sin. My life is nice. What the fuck you think this is, That's what a foolish man is going to say. Proverbs 27 verse 5, it says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Why? Because that is actual love. Rebuking somebody, telling them, hey, stop committing sin. No matter how it feels to that person or to you. Stop committing sin. Quit that. And do this. Do the will of the Lord. And even if there's cuss words being said, man, that's true love. That's better than secret love, tending to your feelings. Because feelings ain't going to get you saved. Isn't going to get nobody saved. Oh, I don't want to tell him that he or she should stop smoking because it might hurt their feelings. So, nah, man. You and that person are going to be destroyed and killed, all right, for not doing so. That person's blood is on your hands, all right? I just typed in chastisement, and Hebrews 12 and 8 says, but if ye, let me get this, is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7. If ye endure chastising, Yahweh dealeth with you with as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father Yahweh chastiseth not? You're not a son, man. The Lord, you're a bastard. The Lord don't love you, man. Okay? Because he's not chastising you. He's letting you commit wickedness so he can destroy you. Because he don't love you, man. So if you are going through hell, having a bad life, catching hell, all right, the Lord is chastising you. He loves you, man. Because he's showing you, you're catching hell. You're having a bad time in wickedness, because this place is all this place is wickedness. All right. And he's showing you your wickedness, your sin, so you could, correct yourself, so the Lord could correct you, and so you could put on righteousness, put on as the elect, so you could receive that eternal kingdom, eternal reward, which is everything that you ever want. Okay? Verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Okay? You see these famous Israelites, man, famous Jakes. Okay? They're living it up. They're having a dandy old time here in Babylon the Great, so-called America. All right? They're having great lives. But the Lord ain't dealing with them. The Lord ain't chastising them. They're having a great time in a world full of sin, with a life full of sin. Because the Lord don't love them. The Lord loves the meek, right? He loves the low, the low. He loves a few. The Lord loves who He loves ultimately, man. He says a rich man shall hardly make it into the kingdom of heaven. Roughly paraphrasing, okay? The Lord don't love Kyrie Irving, The Lord don't love LeBron James. These famous Israelites, He loves His elect. All right? The meek and lowly. Okay? Because this is the Lord's movie. The Lord has it how He wants it. He loves who He loves. He hates who He hates. Okay? Count yourself blessed that He is giving you this truth. Not made you rich in this world. We're rich. We're poor in this world, but we're rich in faith. In Yahweh Shem Shai. That's where our riches are. Not in money. Not in Esau's kingdom. Our enemy's kingdom. Our captivity. We're rich in faith. Faith in what? Faith that Yahweh Shem Shai is going to give us the kingdom of heaven. And I pray that I'm numbered amongst that select few, 144,000 men, right, to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, okay? Which is going to be an infinity times better than this world that we're in right now, this kingdom, this society that we're in right now, okay? And that's a fact, okay? 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our light affliction, all right, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Okay? This chastisement, this hell, these bad times that we're going through right now. All right? It says suffer, the men of Lord be saying, suffer now so you don't have to suffer later. See, our people, they're they're having a good time now, but they're going to suffer later. Suffer later when? When all hell breaks loose. All right? When Jacob's trouble pops off. And when the nuclear missiles hit. All right? And ultimately, in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to suffer they're going to suffer also mentally, man, with that eternal eternal shame. All right, shame that they're a wicked 2/3, that they didn't listen to the Lord's prophets in these times, even though they're going to receive the kingdom. and receive the promise of Yahweh Shema Shai and be as gods. Be gods and be as Yahweh Shema Shai. But they're going to have that eternal shame, okay? That they didn't do the will of the Lord, okay, in these times, okay? So this light affliction, this light affliction, suffering that we're going through right now, this is light compared to what Yahweh Shai went through, okay? This light affliction, no matter how bad it is right now, this is light compared to what we're going to receive in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? This is just backing up that scripture, that precept. My burden is light. Matthew chapter 11, verse 30 says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." This ain't nothing, man. This is light work. All right? Some of us may be catching extreme hell, man. I'm gonna start at verse 29, Matthew 11, verse 29. I'm gonna start at 28. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Okay, rest in what? This comforter. All right, this truth. This is our comforter. This comforts us because we know at the end of this is everything that we could ever wish for and plus more. The kingdom of heaven. After all this suffering that we're catching right now, it's but for a light moment. Verse 29, the next verse, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls." Okay? "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Let me get this precept. First Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, it says, "There hath no temptation taken you, but as such as is common to men." Okay? "But Yahweh," all right, "the creator of the heavens and earth, the heavens and the earth, is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it." All right. What does this mean, man? The Lord he ain't gonna put something on you that you're not able to, man. The Lord has created you. He has created us. Okay? And he knows what you could handle. Okay? Spiritually and physically, man. And the Lord isn't gonna give you something that you're not able to handle, man. So don't worry, man. All you gotta worry about is doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, to the best of your ability. And the Lord will take care of the rest. It says, "Seek ye the kingdom of heaven." All right? And all these things will be added unto you. All right? Just do the will of the Lord. Focus on that. Make that your main priority. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. And the Lord will take care of everything else, man. And he knows what you want and you don't want and everything in between. Okay? That's it, man. And that's the comforter. Just knowing that, man. And that's where we find our peace, man. In these scriptures, in this truth. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. "Turn you at my reproof." All right? Okay? Seek the Lord's chastisement, man. All right? Go that way. Go. Take the narrow path, man. Take the path that no one else is taking, man. Or which is this truth, man. Okay? "Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you." Verse 24, this is for the wicked 2/3, "Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded." Okay? These wicked 2/3, all right, the Lord is giving them the truth. All right? He stretched their hand. He's stretching his hand out, man, so they can be saved to this day. But they're refusing, man. All right? It says, and no man regarded. So the Lord's going to destroy them. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and will none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, and will mock when your fear cometh. So this is what's gonna happen to you wicked 2/3, who the Lord's offering mercy to. All right, through this truth, through His chastisement, the Lord is making a way out of this, man. The Lord is He made a way for us, and the elect are taking that way. All right. So but these wicked 2/3 are rejecting it. So what's gonna happen? The Lord's gonna mock you wicked 2/3 for rejecting the Lord. All right. He's gonna laugh at your calamities. Okay. Romans 5:3. Not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience. Okay. All right. So glory. All right. And the fact that the Lord is dealing with you, that He's correcting you, He's putting you through the fire. All right. Because He loves you, man. He sees something out of you when the whole world doesn't. Pray that this was edifying to the hopeful elect and exhortating to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakakwadash, DTA, Abad Wabal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.